This is not a toy. And this is not a random doodle. These are how kids understand math. We often give kids this before we help them make sense of it. Then we wonder why they hate math. Today, let's talk about how kids actually learn math and why these plastic cubes and rectangular bars matter. Hi, I'm Wency, and welcome to episode 3 of my mini-series on Singapore math. I'm an expert on Singapore math because I grew up in Singapore. I went through 12 full years of Singapore's math education and lived to tell the tale. And now I'm getting my PhD in math education in the US. In this video today, I'm going to show you the CPA approach in action. CPA stands for concrete-pictorial-abstract. It is yet another theory that we've adapted from my favorite American educational psychologist, Jerome Bruner. In recent years, CPA has become a pretty common approach in math education, but it was really made famous by Singapore. Singapore is a pioneer in integrating the CPA approach into math education on a large scale, and for 40 years, CPA remains one of the fundamental components of Singapore's math curriculum. I know CPA sounds technical and complicated, but I'm going to let you in on a secret. All of us, yes, every single one of us have gone through it. It's how we all learned language. I'm a new mom of a 6-month-old, and we're very firmly in the concrete stage of language development. If my baby sees me hold up a cookie, he would definitely want to eat it, but he's too young for sugar, so I would make this into a language learning moment instead. I would say, "Look, Warren, this is a cookie." At some point, he will be able to point to a picture of a cookie and say, "This is a cookie." And then in the final abstract stage, he will say, "Mom, I want a cookie," without having to hold up an actual cookie or refer to a picture of a cookie. So what does CPA look like in math education? Let's take a look with 2 examples. In the concrete stage, we first count the number of physical items. How many cookies do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the pictorial stage, we count the pictures of the cookies. Again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cookies. Finally, in the abstract stage, we write the number 5 to represent a quantity of 5. Let's say we're teaching 5 plus 3. In the concrete stage, we're going to join 5 cubes and 3 cubes together to make a total of 8 cubes. Now, in the pictorial stage, we're going to draw 5 boxes and 3 boxes to make 8 boxes. And finally, in the abstract stage, we introduce the abstract version of what we just did in the concrete and pictorial stages, an equation, 5 plus 3 equals to 8. The CPA approach is crucial in helping kids build conceptual understanding because it allows them to use the tactile and the visuals to make sense of the abstract. If we skip straight to the abstract, we're simply asking kids to engage in rote learning and to memorize without any meaning. Now it's time for some myth busting. That is not true at all. Manipulators are great for all developing brains. Sometimes I hear parents and teachers say that manipulators should only be used in kindergarten or 1st grade, and that by a certain grade level, say 4th or 5th grade, they shouldn't use manipulatives anymore because they have to learn math the abstract way. I never quite understood that. If the manipulatives help the students see the math, I don't see a problem in providing them with some tools at any grade level. They will get to the abstract stage. In fact, they might get to the abstract stage faster if they're provided with the manipulatives. So let them play with the blocks. Not quite. Kids may move back and forth between stages, and that's healthy and completely normal. Sometimes we can even combine stages to support understanding. For example, these cubes are concrete and abstract. They're concrete because they allow for hands-on interactions, and they're also abstract because they can represent anything that we want to count. When kids are doing math, they should have access to manipulatives, a piece of paper, and a pencil or a pen. The presence of these materials will encourage them to use different ways to figure out a math problem. If your child or student is struggling with an abstract, like writing an equation, it's okay to let them show you their thinking with blocks or a drawing. You might find that the kiddo knows exactly what they're doing. They just haven't quite figured out what to do with an equation yet. It takes time for the CPA process to unfold and for conceptual understanding to build. So be patient and let the kids fiddle with the blocks and let them doodle. If you want to learn more about Singapore math, you can purchase my book through the link in the description. On next week's episode, dropping at the same time on Wednesday, we will be seeing Singapore's famous bar modeling in action. So don't miss out and stay tuned by hitting that subscribe button.